How we doing, everybody? I'm back. Sorry it's been 7 days since the last video, but if you did catch a stream the other day where we were trying to get a brutal Hydra team to work for one of my clan members, Shrek, shout out Shrek, um, we went on for about 2 hours. I couldn't quite get it. He did swap out Lady Kimmy, or swap in Lady Kimmy for Ugo, and he did suggest that, and I didn't think it was going to work, but he let it go full auto. He got all good RNG, and he was able to one key Brutal on full auto with that team, swapping Ugo out for Lady Kimmy. Good job, Shrek. Happy to see it. In other news, let's talk about what Raid's doing right now. Bunch of controversy going on in Raid. People are upset. There was a visual bug or a miscalculation or whatever with the event. Let me go to it here quick. In the anniversary path, I was sleeping. I got on, collected my clan boss rewards, ran clan boss, went back to bed, woke up, and I saw that a bunch of content creators were jumping on the bandwagon and, hooting and hollering about stuff. So, I mean, it is what it is. They fixed that. Good for them. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Plarium, for fixing the mistake. And let's talk about the events that are going to happen this weekend. Now, they're talking about they're going to do an anniversary-related event that will launch on Thursday, which is going to be tomorrow, the 1st of June. They're going to do a 10 times event for the following champions. Okay, Stoutest Dragonbane from Ancient Shards, and then Supreme Kale from Void Shards. Keeping in mind that we do have events coming up this weekend, with it being a ×2 Sacred event, which we're going to talk down here below. Stoutest Dragonbane is an amazing champion. I don't care what anybody says. If you don't have Lady Kimmy, he makes Dragon 10 hard, easy as pie. You run him with that Void Epic Liburga, I think is her name, from the Doom Tower, and it's smooth sailing, man. You clear that dragon in a minute. I do it in a minute, and I have to use Void Legendaries. You know what I'm saying? I regret not getting him from Guaranteed. I think he was 150 Ancient Shards. And I remember looking at him and be like, yeah, he's all right. Yeah, he's okay. Is he worth 150? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think I said no in the beginning. I do regret not getting him, because I would have him fully built out in full stone skin, just to be able to free up my Lady Kimmy's, and he would destroy the dragon. So, Supreme Kale. He also was another guaranteed legendary from Voids. I think he was 110, if I remember right. Not too long ago. I think within a month. I didn't have the shards. I didn't want to buy the shards. Right now he's mediocre. Right? He's a progression champion. There will be content coming out later. I guarantee you that he will be very good for. And you're going to wish you had him. And I'll probably be in that boat too. But maybe not. There's a Fusion Legendary coming out starting next week. And it has the same debuff that the Supreme Kale brings. So we'll just kind of take a look at that here. Probably in another video. Probably tomorrow I'll have to do a video at work, since I don't have like the little printout that the real content creators get. I'm not a part of the program, not an affiliate, so probably best to keep it that way so I can speak freely, I think, and be as ludicrous as I want to be without fearing to lose a membership or whatever. But who knows? Fucking bat that shit away. Anyways, this event will only last for 24 hours, these ×10s. Now, if you ask me, oh, should I do a ×10? That's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, come here. A little closer. Closer. Come here. Okay. No, don't fucking do it. Don't do it at all. I did 2 Void ×10s. I had 90 shards saved. I hit legendaries miraculously on both. I was fresh off Mercy on the Voids. I hit legendary on the first one. Got a dupe Beneathwe instead of getting Grazer. Okay? And then they did ×10 for Siffy. I said, fuck it. I needed whatever. I think I needed books. Or no, I needed books the first time, but I did it just to see if I could do it. I was bummed. I wanted to hit these shards, and I was trying to save them. I hit a legendary again against the odds within 30 shards. And it was a Chogger, which I'm not terribly upset about. He's new. He's cool. He has a very unique kit that nobody else does. But he wasn't Siffy, and I would have really loved to have had a Siffy. Times 10s aren't what they used to be. We need a reconstruction. We need a reformation. We need a redo on times 10 stuff. All right, putting 10 or 9 more copies of the legendary in the pool, it's not cutting it. You know, voids are down to like 14% chance of getting that one, and ancients and sacreds are a lot worse. Oh, they're fucking awful. You got better rates in World of Warcraft, you know, going against endgame rates, trying to get that specific piece of gear. Not like this. Okay. Also, the anniversary event will be followed by a couple of regular events we already know. Friday, June 2nd, they're going to be doing a times 2 to summon legendary champions from Sacreds. So if you're new to the game, hi, welcome. And you're going to ask me, should I pull now? Should I pull my Sacreds during times 2 Sacreds? Yes. Yes, you should. As your best chance of getting a legendary. It does go up to 12%, which isn't great, but it's better than 6. And yeah, it's going to be completely random. They will try to subjugate this here, or I'm sorry, supplement this with a times 10 during this times 2 for Lady Kimmy. Again, another guaranteed legendary. She was one of the first guaranteed legendaries. I went for, I think I spent like $325 on Sacred Shards to get her back in the day. Because the Sacred Shard pats weren't good. And I remember we were in Deadwood, South Dakota on vacation, and I was like, oh, fuck. I saw it happen. I talked to my wife, said, hey, you know, we won some money at the casino. I said, can I use some of that money for this? She said, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Have fun, you know, your Fugazi. And I did. And I do use Lady Kimmy. Not as much as I used to, but I use her. Mainly in my Dark Fae farming team. She's my speed lead. But, you know, that is what it is. And then starting on Saturday, June 3rd, there'll be a times 10 for Prince Kymar. Again, I have been blessed to have 2 Prince Kymars. I use both. They're both amazing. He is still, him and Lady Kimmy are neck and neck for what they do. Lady Kimmy is a little bit, I would say, better. Okay, because she's Warlord and Prince Kymar all wrapped into one with a little bit of Hex. And, but Kymar, he buff strips, he resets cooldowns, he puts poisons out on crit. He has an aura that is a speed lead in the arena. It's 30%. He's amazing. So, but still, I would tell you, do not do times 10s. They are a trap. Wait for guaranteeds or times 2s. The game is really, I mean, it really took the soul out of me to get 2 legendaries that were not the target legendaries on voids. Okay? Just is what it is. And then there is another thing, I don't have it on hand at the moment, that talks about the new event that's coming up. Let's just go here, and it's going to be the Gallant Deck of Fate. I think this one is from Summoning. And for what I'm looking at on those rewards, it's another no-go, guys. I'd say skip it. Skip that hardcore. It's not worth your time. Not worth your time. Currently, right now, I'd say save your resources. Wait for a guaranteed. We just had an atrocious guaranteed from 180 ancient shards, and I really hope nobody like really went for that to kind of show Plarium, fuck that, we ain't about that life, because 180 for the most mediocre champion is fucking ballsy. You know, they already went up from 110 to 120. They already went up to 150 with inflation. Okay, and now they're at 180. No, we're not doing that shit. Fuck that. So that's just my opinion. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Sorry about the long wait between videos. I was on vacation for Memorial Day up at a cabin, and yeah, it was a good time. All right. But as always, at the end of the video, I love you. God bless, and goodbye.